where did Nasty Ned come from?
Well, I pitched them a couple of different ideas.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, actually one of the rejected concepts was an 1800s style wrestler called Grandpappy. Throws up his fisticuffs like this.
You were talking about doing
that. That was like, I want to do like this kind of comedic babyface character, and they're like, no, that's not real wrestling, man.
He shut it down.
This is TMZ's Inside the Ring.
Welcome to TMZ's Inside the Ring. I'm Branson Quirke.
I'm Roger Corral.
And we have a internet sensation in the house. It's our first internet sensation.
Yeah, look at us.
Technically. I mean, we did have Matt Cardona.
He might have an issue with it.
Self-proclaimed YouTube sensation, but let's be honest, he didn't have that many followers when he had that.
No.
We got Ned Fulmer here.
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
How you doing today, dude?
Doing great. That's my first step.
How's the morning going?
Pretty good. Got Starbucks and cake pops for the kids. Made the drive out here. I'm really in TMZ. Like, this is where they film the thing. Like, it's real.
Yeah, no, people come in here and they don't know that we actually shoot the show just outside the door of this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, you walk out there, you see Harvey Levin, see Charles. They're doing the show out there on YouTube live.
Yeah.
You know, that's our new thing right now. We do everything live. I'm sure
like
you know.
The camera.
No, seriously, dude. They were eyeing you. And when we walk out there, they're going to notice. They're going to see you and they're going to make sure we bring you over.
A second.
But yeah, no, dude, live streaming is like the new way right now. I'm sure you know this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, TMZ has fully immersed itself into live streaming.
That's great.
And YouTube. You know? YouTube. We're kind of late to that.
It's all kind of converging. You're late to it?
I feel like we're late to it a little bit.
You're only just posting on YouTube now? What have you been doing the past 10
That's a
years?
good point, yeah.
We were, but now, like,
You're like, we're a TV show.
Right.
Honestly, it's been difficult to, like, you make the transition and you're like, what does this audience want? I'm sure you have a lot of experience with this where you're trying to, like, reach a certain demographic, you're trying to reach certain people. It's hard.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like, and Harvey says this too, the head of TMZ, is that TV is kind of dying right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel the same way? Do you think TV is kind of dying?
It's certainly, things are converging more and more where you see TV budgets shifting to digital, you see digital shows becoming like bigger, and it's just kind of all becoming, one, how do you get eyeballs, and two, how much does it cost?
For real. Well, we want to talk about what you've got going on.
Seems like not what the podcast is about.
No. Hey, man, we
can't talk about inside baseball, like digital media.
Only wrestling.
Only wrestling.
I want to talk about real quick, dude. I just went on your Instagram yesterday. You posted a preview of something you have coming out October 19th.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this new series you're doing on YouTube.
Yeah, so I'm launching a new channel that's all about building curiosity, and it's just a bunch of different shows. And one of them, you're going to see all of the details of that wrestling adventure.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is...
It's Matt Cardona, dude.
Yeah, it's like we for example, we just saw a wrestler do a very behind the scenes of because we've seen WWE do Unreal. Did you see that on Netflix at all?
Mm-mm.
It's where they go behind the curtain and they show how it all works and everything, which is super like against wrestling fans. You know, some wrestling fans didn't like it.
Yeah, this used to be very taboo.
Very taboo. So you said you're going to show the wrestling journey at AEW?
Yes, that's right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very
incredible.
behind the scenes.
Okay.
Very fully embracing the pain and suffering as well as the drama and the spectacle.
You said you're still recovering right now.
I am. This was Wednesday. We're filming this on a Friday, so it's about a week and a half. I like my neck, my back. it's still all fucked up.
I have so many questions about this. I have so many questions. But before we get into that, also you have your podcast, Rock Bottom, that started only a few episodes ago, right?
Yep. About a month ago.
Yeah.
Stories of people's lowest moments and how they recovered from them.
Right.
Yeah, really born out of those group therapy dynamics where you can get so much healing and community from shares. And I wanted to, put that into the world and make the world a better place.
Wow. That's very smart. I've never thought of doing a podcast where you bring people on who are at their lowest moments or people that have recovered from their lowest moments. I haven't seen anything like that.
Yeah, it's very therapeutic. That's great.
Yeah. Like maybe I'll end up on there one. Right. We were going to ask though, it's called Rock Bottom.
Yeah.
Have you gotten a cease and desist from The Rock?
No, I did not consider that.
We just threw out the idea.
But, now that I'm a wrestler, like maybe that's something I should lean into and just try to piss him off.
Right. So we want to talk about this AEW venture. Let me tell you, dude, like we were in the office and we were thinking up guests we could have on, like people that are maybe tapping into both sides. And then he sends me this video.
I was like, have you seen this?
Dude, you're in the ring at AEW.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of questions. Can you just tell us all about this? Like, how did this start?
Yeah.
What got you to this point?
Yeah. So the new show is about building curiosity, and I wanted to do things that were really high spectacle, like really like once in a lifetime experiences. Pro wrestling was one of them. I've always wanted to do something big like that, and I knew with AEW, I had the Jacksonville connection. It's like the Tony Khan is part of the Jacksonville Jaguars organization too, and so I thought that would be a good way in. And when we started talking, they were like, "Fuck yes" for everything, which was amazing. Like anything I pitched them or they pitched me, we're just like, "Yes, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do that." So they provided a ton of access and really kind of helped put on this amazing spectacle.
When did this conversation start? Like from the conversation all the way to you being in the ring, how long was that?
It was a pretty quick process, actually. Wow. I feel like it only started about like 6 weeks or 8 weeks. Yeah, it was about like a month or two ago. Like, wow. Yeah. Because originally I was thinking I would do more long training and show a body transformation, and it was like we were 3 weeks out, and I'm like, shit, man, I'm not gonna be able to.
So what was the process like of that? Like, so did you go training immediately? Did you train with anybody in AEW?
I trained with Fallen Angel, Chris Daniels, repping to the shirt he gave me.
Oh hell yeah!
You got trained by him. This is amazing.
Yeah. Taught me how to run the ropes, take a bump, which that is a total mindfuck. Like it's everything in your body is telling you to not just throw yourself to the ground. Yeah. And you have to power through and just learn how to like, bam, slam your, like the way he described it was the more you brace yourself, the more you're going to get hurt. And that was me for most of training.
So being like loose and not like tensing up, kind of like a car accident. When you get into a car accident, they say, don't tense up, it'll hurt more.
Yeah, that's how I feel today. Like I feel like I'm a week out from a car accident.
So you have a more of a newfound respect for wrestlers and what they do day in, day out.
Respect. Yeah, it is such a physical and so demanding. I mean, it's like, it's theater with muscles, It's like this giant spectacle, and it's also an incredibly grueling and demanding physical feat.
How was the reception from the wrestlers?
They were welcoming. They thought it was awesome that I was just throwing myself in there and willing to put my body on the line and learn. That's kind of what my show is about, is bringing the audience along for the journey and being willing to put myself in situations that are going to be challenging for me.
So you debuted on a dark match, I saw. So it was a dark match. Was that a one and done thing, or is this going to be something you do again as well?
I would love to do it more, but I need to train. Like I need to practice for real. But as of right now, it's just the one-time thing. Yeah.
Got you. So can you give us a little hint? Because I know, is this going to air at some point? Or this is going to be a part of your show, or is AEW going to put this up as well?
I think it'll be both. I don't think it's going to go to like TV air, but when I launch the episode, they're preparing some stuff as well. So,
okay, got you. So the clip is you in the ring, and all I've seen so far
I've seen more
is you're dancing around in the ring.
I've seen more dancing than wrestling, dude.
Was that after the match? Or?
I mean, it's all just fan cam, so I don't know what people were filming, but I guess after the match was over, Angelico and Serpentico were like, so we do like this dance at the end. We kind of like just start wiggling our arms, and then we're just gonna dance. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, sure.
What was the fan reaction when you first stepped through the curtain?
It was disorienting, but I think people were cheering. I don't know. I think some people were confused. Other people were like, okay. But, they didn't know who Nasty Ned was, so.
I was going to ask about that. Where did Nasty Ned come from?
Well, I pitched them a couple of different ideas.
Oh, you did?
Actually, one of the rejected concepts was an 1800s style wrestler called Grandpappy who throws up his fisticuffs like this.
You were talking about doing
that. I was like, I want to do like this kind of comedic babyface character, and they're like, no, that's not real wrestling, man.
You shut it down.
You should be like a height. That's like something they did in the 50s.
Yeah.
You got to be a heightened version of yourself.
So you're an absolute heel then in this.
That's what I wrote it, and I really wanted to be. And I practiced all of these heel jokes of like, oh, being an LA snob, talking about how, I'm better than you. Oh, I flew on a private jet. And they're like, well, we got the Nasty Ned pants already printed, so you're going to be Nasty Ned. And at the very end, they're like, you guys are going against the frat house. There are these rude boy, like fratty heels. So you're going to be the hometown hero. I'm like, no, what? I've been planning all of these heel turn villain arc things. But it worked out great because it was a homecoming show in Jacksonville, Florida, where I grew up. That I was in fully like Jaguars NFL garb of teal, black, and gold, and coming out, get the crowd to chant Duval, which is you don't understand how important that chant is to the people of Jacksonville.
Oh,
at that place too.
I don't know anything about Jacksonville. I just know it's like wrestling hub though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
AEW stationed there. WWE's not far away.
Mm-hmm.
Was when you had this first conversation about going to AEW, was there any point where you tried to reach out to WWE first? Or was it just AEW?
No, just AEW, Jacksonville connection. Like that was where and they were receptive, and so I just continued that conversation.
What was it like working with Tony Khan? Like people have a lot of opinions about Tony Khan. You know, some people believe that the back room calls him the Snowman, which I don't think is true. You probably didn't hear that. Did you?
What does that mean?
People just call him the Snowman. I don't know. That was a rumor.
What does it imply? Like, is it like getting money, or is it about cocaine?
It's kind of like a cocaine-esque name.
Okay.
But I assume
it's a very spirited guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The locker room that we talked to so far in AEW said that they've never heard that before. So I'm guessing you haven't heard anything either.
I worked more with the wrestlers. My experiences with Tony were seeing him on stage talk. Actually, it was kind of tough in the show. One of the wrestlers got really seriously hurt. And
really?
It disrupted the show. Everyone was really worried. At that point, my match was over. So I was actually in the crowd kind of incognito, just like looking at it as a fan.
Wow.
Put on my Travis Hunter jersey, and I blend right in.
When Christopher Daniels trained you, how did that go about? Like, did you show up to the arena?
Yeah.
A few weeks prior? How did that go?
It was all day of. They were like, this arena is built. Like, you're gonna get in, crack of dawn and start training when it's empty. So it was like most of the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it might have been better on my body if I had a couple of exercises.
Regardless,
No, it felt like I couldn't wake up the next day. Like I could, like my whole neck was just like I was getting out of bed like, oh god.
What was the most difficult move that you had to pull off during that segment?
Well, during the segment, Nasty Ned's finisher is a Russian leg sweep.
Really? Okay.
So that was kind of like.
Was that your idea?
No, that was Chris's idea. Yeah, he's like, all right, you're going to do this, going to do that, and then bam, Russian leg sweep. And that's what we practiced. The hardest thing was taking the bumps in practice. The Russian leg sweep, by comparison, is not quite as hard on your body because you have another wrestler there kind of breaking some of the fall. But that's like a climactic moment in the match. So had to be pretty prepared for it.
Yeah, for sure. Do you feel like, trying to think of the right words, but with AEW, fans can be brutal.
Yeah.
Like they're much different from WWE fans, TNA fans. They're all very different. In AEW, they have a reputation for being pretty brutal. So once you finish the match, did you end up meeting with fans after? Were there any weird fan run-ins at the event whatsoever? Or did you just kind of get the hell out of there afterwards?
Honestly, I chilled for like a while. It was really fun to be there. I loved watching the rest of the match. But the most fun was being backstage with all the other wrestlers. And this was the part that they said, like, okay, you cannot film this. So I probably can't like tell too many stories, but just seeing the people getting ready with the different costumes and kind of mentally rehearsing their own moves and thinking like, okay, it's gonna be like this, bam, ding, bam, boom, ha, ding, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It was very cool to just sort of. It felt like I was backstage at a theater, but everyone was just jacked and sparkly.
Would you do it again?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I kind of like got the bug, so. I need to find.
You got the wrestling bug out?
Yeah. I need to find a coach. I need to like dedicate and, maybe come back to me in like 3 to 6 months.
We will.
Was there an inspiration behind this, like a specific celebrity wrestler? Like we've seen Jelly Roll, Logan Paul being a YouTuber, becoming a very popular wrestler now. Any wrestler celebrity turned wrestler that inspired you to do this?
Not specifically. I mean, you see Logan Paul do stuff with WWE, and I saw the Costco guys did stuff with AEW. You just see it every so often, and you think like, oh, that's something that, like, that looks like fun.
Yeah, definitely. Did you ever watch wrestling growing up, or was this more of a spur of the moment thing?
So I was not allowed to watch wrestling.
Really?
Okay.
My
parents thought it was too violent, and they didn't understand like the pageantry. But I had this one friend who was my most like out in the country friend, where I'd go to his house and it's like, he's the friend where his dad has a gun safe. Like he's the friend where you're on a trampoline with no netting.
Oh, boy.
Like, he's the friend where you're,
I broke my arm on a trampoline.
all of it's dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, in the messing around in the creek looking for poisonous snakes. Like this was, and he was one of my best friends in elementary school. And I remember going to his house and watching pro wrestling.
Oh, he was such a bad influence.
Yeah. And like we'd stay up all night playing the video games like Sting and The Undertaker. And so that's where I really like developed an appreciation for it. And you see it from time to time. It's unavoidable, these viral clips of John Cena just smack talking somebody. And I just love how it's a larger than life theatrical expression of heroes and villain stories. Did
you get to meet anyone that you wanted to at the show?
I didn't really have my sights set on anyone specifically. I just enjoyed meeting everyone I met. I loved, my favorite guy that I talked to was Eddie Kingston. He's just such a bruising type of wrestler that's just so like, it's just like a street fight. Like his fight was just brutal and not even so athletic, just like felt like he was just getting murdered out there.
Yeah. Have you seen what Jon Moxley and Darby Allin have done?
No.
You haven't seen recently, Jon Moxley got a fork and he put it into Darby Allin's ear and then twisted it. And I believe some of the ear came off, right?
I try not to.
You didn't see that?
I didn't see that.
Did you see Moxley backstage and Darby Allin by any chance?
I don't think so.
Oh, you didn't?
I don't know.
What about MVP? Do you know who?
MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of talks like this. That guy. He's an interesting guy.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I remember I saw the MXM TV guys, the prima donna guys. I talked to them for a bit. The frat house guys I got to know pretty well, but I was kind of a lot of it. I didn't really. I haven't been following AEW, so a lot of it I was like trying to see in the moment. Then I'd see them in the match, be like, oh, they're that person. Then I have to look them up later.
Yeah.
And talking about all this, you did a 6-man tag. Would you be open to doing a type of match that does involve stuff like this? Maybe a screwdriver through your
like a death match. A death match is like that. It's a hardcore death match.
Damn. I think I'd have to work my way up to that. But like, fuck it, why not?
I really want to go back to your podcast, Rock Bottom.
Yeah.
It's received mixed opinions, obviously, online. I want to ask you, because you haven't really spoken out about it in general after the launch of it and everything.
Sure.
I wanted to get your side of everything in a sense where, like, what do you have to say to people that are throwing shade at the podcast? Like, how would you defend the execution of your podcast, Rock Bottom?
Oh, I understand that pilot episode is a super uncomfortable conversation to watch. It's not a pleasant subject matter for anyone to contemplate. But one reason why I wanted to do the show was to not shy away from those sort of conversations. And when I see like some of these clips that are pulled out, like it's cringeworthy. I see how Like I am not perfect in that moment. But, you know, I know that full hour we were both really proud of and both like stood behind. And that full hour is just like one snippet of like 3 years of work and of kind of growth. So, you know, I think people can interpret it however they want to interpret it. I know it's a show and it's work that I'm excited to put out there and stand behind.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, in anything we do in terms of like controversy and everything, no matter what, people are never going to be happy.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
No matter what. I mean, we've seen it even on this podcast.
Yeah.
You know, people just, they always are going to be hating and everything. So do you have any future guests lined up for that podcast coming up? Is that going to be like a weekly thing you're doing?
Yeah, it's a weekly thing. Somebody coming up is Anton Lucky. He's a former Dallas Bloods member, gang member, and went to prison. He was actually the leader of Dallas and then became a community nonviolent advocate. And he has a really fascinating story. We had a very challenging conversation with Drake Bell, who is part of the Nickelodeon Quiet on Set documentary. That was a really moving and challenging conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of different guests lined up. I think we just talking to Rod Blagojevich, the disgraced Illinois mayor. I don't know. That's just something came through my desk this week, so we'll see.
Yeah. Do you pick the guests yourself, or do you have like a team helping you, or are these people that you think, oh, this person's going to be great for this? Like, is it you the one that's picking the guests?
It's a little bit of both. Like I put together a list of people that I think would be good. I have like talent bookers who will go out to PR teams and to people who are looking to appear on podcasts.
Yeah.
And that kind of will give me some ideas, but it's definitely a back and forth.
As you stepped out into these new ideas, you know, now you're doing this wrestling angle. Is that something that came to your head as potentially problematic? You know, like people are going to judge you and people are going to be like, oh, it's that guy.
Yeah.
Is that something that you fear moving forward? Especially, you know, if you do stick around with wrestling, you know, fans are going to know everything about you and they follow things.
Yeah. I mean, I think anyone that has cheated or has done something they're not proud of, you know, for the most part, you don't have to wake up and then it's on SNL the next day.
Did that happen?
Well,
I was going to say,
there's like an SNL sketch about like the
oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh, I missed
the drama
that.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's certainly something that's different that I like, you know, work through. But I think there's also something kind of freeing and just having it all out there and just being like, it happened. I did that. This is who I am now, and this is how I'm moving forward and trying to live my life.
Yeah, and the reason it's a big deal is because you're a popular guy. Like people like you.
Yeah.
Is that something that you would lean on in terms of wrestling? If you were to stick around as a character, would you try to become a heel? Maybe lean in on those?
I think that's one of the most fun things about wrestling is it's such these like heroes and villain stories, and sometimes you're not sure who's the hero, who's the villain. And yeah, that's for sure. I wanted to lean into being a heel, and actually being cast as the hometown hero is like, oh, that's different. Okay, guess I can be a babyface. But yeah, I think, you know, it's just like theater and it's performance. So just because you lean into a heel doesn't mean that maybe you are a heel. But like, yeah, if you've done things that people hate, then maybe you are.
It's funny because there's a lot of wrestlers that like, you know, it hurts you. If you go out there and they boo you, it hurts still, even if you're playing a character.
Yeah, I know it does.
So that's why I was
the wrestlers that I talked to throughout that day, they kind of viewed it as you're falling on the sword for the benefit of the show. Like you getting booed so hard makes the heroes look good.
Yeah.
It's called good heat.
Good heat?
Yeah. In
Tell
wrestling,
me more
they call
about
it good heat. So, you know how they say no publicity is bad publicity?
Mm-hmm.
Which, I don't know if you agree with that or not, but...
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, tell us your thoughts.
Well, it's funny. People say that, but it's like, is that true? No publicity is good publicity. I don't think it is.
I don't know.
There's a line, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to answer that question. Man. I don't know.
And the reason
it
we
seems
ask-
like the answer is no.
In wrestling, sometimes if no one's talking about you, that's not a good thing. You know, so
yeah. So like, is the same thing as when you walk out. What good heat means is like, if you walk out and you get cheered, fantastic, you're over. Your fans love you. If you go out and you're booed to hell and everything, that's called good heat, which means that it's the same level of being over with the crowd. It's all just about reactions.
Right.
You want reactions. So
Yeah.
if you were booed at this AEW event, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a great thing.
Yeah, because it means you're activating people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we wanted to also, we wanted to also ask you some questions that are completely off the subject of wrestling and
Okay,
everything else
sure.
too, about pop culture, because this is TMZ.
Oh, okay.
we have pop culture
So,
questions.
I mean, you can skip any of these if you want to. Feel free, but we wrote a few down here, like today's headlines.
Okay.
I want to just get your like raw opinion on
Okay.
it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, Bill Belichick and Jordan Hudson.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know about this?
I watched this this morning. Yeah.
You saw
Okay.
the
So
clip,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to give the context for the audience or?
Oh yeah. I mean,
yeah.
of course,
Our
everybody
audience
knows.
is all over this.
Okay.
Everybody knows. In terms of context for the clip he's talking about this morning, we saw a clip that had resurfaced or emerged of Jordan Hudson kind of inserting herself, not kind of, but inserting herself into Bill Belichick's business affairs during this taping that he was doing, demanding the crew change things, saying things like Adobe Photoshop, it's all you have to do. Click, 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 boom. It's easy.
Yeah,
You know?
I watched it this morning. It was so cringy and so this is insane. Like she's acting like a producer on the show. It makes me think that wow, they must really have a like personal and business relationship tied together if she's like changing graphics packages. Also, as like somebody that works with graphics artists and editors and knows how to do that myself, like sounds like a nightmare person to work with. Like these poor graphic guys, like who knows what they're arguing about, but doesn't sound like a very pleasant way of having that conversation.
Do you think she's good or bad for Bill Belichick?
I mean, I don't really. It's interesting. This is the first we're seeing them. That little clip of them whispering together,
Yeah,
it
on the
seems
side.
like they have a pretty positive relationship, but I don't know that, I mean, he hasn't won any Super Bowls lately, so.
Well, yeah, some people say, like, she is the manager of his media company, so she's going to try and have input. But the main thing with that video specifically is that the crew didn't know she was going to be involved that day whatsoever.
Yeah.
And, like, from my point of view, I've worked in graphic design. I've done those types of jobs on sets. And if some girl came in like that, like
Yeah.
the
You're like, what the
60-year-old,
Who are you? What?
60-year younger girl, 24 years old, walking in and telling me what to do,
Yeah.
I'm sure they were all pissed off.
Yeah,
100%. And this is the second time we've seen it too. We saw her also when he didn't bring her crayon book with her with them.
He had a CBS
I'm just
interview.
kidding, that was a joke.
That was
So
I was like, what are you talking about?
no,
No, but he had a previous interview with CBS where she kept inserting
Right.
herself as well. So this is a thing.
I think, people are interested in the age gap because it is a really big age gap.
Yeah.
And then when she inserts herself in all of these production type of ways, people are like, wait, what the fuck? But I guess that's just what their relationship is.
yeah, honestly, like I always say it. If I was 65, how old is he?
I don't know, man.
70?
No,
You
I
know,
think
like,
he's like, yeah, 70
Why are we
something.
mad at Bill Belichick for getting with a cheerleader on the team that's like, pretty
I think people feel like because he's not winning Super Bowls now, like it's her fault. It happens in the NFL all the
I'm
time.
starting
like,
to think that it's a
Travis
legit
Kelce is-
relationship.
She's a distraction.
She's a distraction. Yeah.
kind of like Travis Kelce and Taylor
Travis
Swift.
Kelce, exactly.
Do you think Taylor Swift is a distraction for Travis Kelce in football?
No, I think it seems like a really positive relationship for them both. I mean, he's had a pretty good year.
Has he?
Yeah.
Wait, one of our
For
people
his
here-
age,
Yeah. He's mediocre. Wants a great tight end. I feel like that's why he like.
I think he's better than mediocre this
Yeah, mediocre is crazy.
Like,
Gianna's not mic'd
mediocre
up.
is like Jonnu Smith.
Gianna's not mic'd up, but she said that.
Now we're going after people.
He's doing much better in these past couple.
He's
His opening weeks were a little strong.
I think he's better this year than last year. So that maybe it's finally like, getting engaged.
Yeah.
It's like,
But this does happen. It happened with Tony Romo and Jessica Simpson. Anytime you have like a high profile relationship, they're gonna blame your partner. So,
Yeah.
Josh Allen as well.
Gianna's not mic'd up, but she said Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Josh Allen.
No, I was just going to say, make sure people can hear you. All right, moving on. Again, you can skip any of these if you would like. Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman, sad or better days ahead?
This one I don't. You're gonna have to fill me in.
Oh, really?
I kind of know it, but I don't really know what.
Dude, do you live like in the woods?
Yeah,
or something?
man. How?
I try to avoid like social media. You know, every like 5 clips is somebody dunking on me. So
Oh, man.
Yeah.
it's not a very like pleasant consumption experience. No. I'm
Really
kidding.
quick though, like what is that? What is that? Because I've received some hateful messages before, but like what is it like waking up and seeing those messages? Like in total honesty.
Well, I try to avoid it. You know, it's like I just try to focus on the work that I'm doing and put it out there and hope that people receive it. But I don't know. I think it was much harder 3 years ago when all the hateful messages were like just
At its
mirroring my own internal monologue of just shame and like self-loathing. Now I'm in a better place. My relationship with Ariel's in a better place, and we're both excited about the new stuff I'm doing. If people are like, you know, then people can react how they're going to react, and like I hope it's positive because I want to be able to pay my graphics artists, my crew, and everything.
Right. People can heal, dude. Like people don't get that. People think that it's a storm forever.
And Harvey always mentions it. Like you're not defined by your worst moment. Like it's true. Like I think people want to do that and they want to dunk on people forever for one thing, and it's like you know, we're all people.
Yeah. So that's what makes it like a little more just feel like noise these days. But you know, I get why me coming back after not saying anything for 3 years and also having this really emotional conversation with Ariel is something that is, you know, they haven't been here the last 3 years. This is just, they're hearing from me like out of the blue. So
they're just seeing like
a lot of negativity.
Very small moments of a very larger picture.
Yeah. So like, of course it's going to be a negative reaction. Like,
of course.
It's honestly, it's getting about the reaction that I imagine, just like on a severe scale.
By the way, your family seeing you like do wrestling and putting your name out there, everyone's cool with it? Your friends are cool with it?
Well, remember I said that my parents didn't let me watch wrestling growing up, right? So I was like, hey, because it was in Jacksonville. I said, you know, my parents still live there. I invited them to the event and they weren't sure, but yes, they came. They watched
That's
me.
cool. That's
they said,
cool.
you
They
know,
sit front row?
I don't know where they. They're 200 section. Yeah,
you know, sometimes some of the wrestlers will get really over in character or whatever, and they will go after the parents of the wrestler too. We've seen that.
Wow.
John Cena.
John Cena's dad just did an interview.
John Cena's dad. Yeah, he got thrown over the barricade on his back. He took a punt from Randy Orton to the head. I heard it was real too. I heard he like actually hit him.
Yeah, no, it gets intense.
It was so intense. Like people looked legitimately hurt, and I think that's why they didn't want me to go with the like 1800s wrestler, because it's like
it's been done. It's been done. If you must know that gimmick's been done, and when they tried it in WWE, it didn't really work.
It doesn't work because you think it's going to be fun, but then you get hit, and you're like, okay, I gotta take it.
Is he like an old man getting hit?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, moving on. Oh wait, sorry to fill you in on Keith Urban and Keith and Nicole Kidman. They split up.
Right.
They're getting a divorce now.
But what does that imply?
I don't know. I'm just asking you if you really basically
people really rooted for this couple, and you know the separation's going on right now.
Oh, I can't think of any.
He can't. If he doesn't know context about it.
Couple, and then it's kind of.
We'll just say indifferent on that one. We'll just say indifferent. Hey, wait, this next one, I don't even know what this is. You got to tell me, Roger.
King Kylie. So Kylie is coming back with her old gimmick. You know, when she first came out into the public, when she was like 19.
Who's
20.
King Kylie?
That's Kylie Jenner.
Oh,
I've seen clips. I'm not fully sure what it is. She's like a singer, or like I saw.
No, so Kylie Jenner is a Kardashian, and so she's bringing back. You said you haven't been following. I just wanted to make sure.
This one I've seen clips of her like in a recording studio, and I'm like, what is this?
Yes, so she came back. She's a singer now. And her persona is like the persona that she had when she first made her debut to all of us. And so she's going back to the classics, and that's what people wanted. I wanted your thoughts. You know, you're making your return. I don't know if you want to replenish your image or if you want to just start something fresh. I wanted your take on this.
Yeah, it's funny. Dev had the Nasty Ned moniker back in a BuzzFeed video trying
Oh, you did?
derby. So it, you know, out of all the alliterative sort of like kind of like wrestling appropriate monikers, that is one that came to mind. So I don't know if that's so much as a returning to the roots as or just I think it's all just, you know, doing something new and not being afraid to accept the fact that I've done some nasty things.
No, it's great. I love it. I love leaning into everything.
Yeah.
You know, if you have it, lean into it. You know what I mean?
I have a podcast called Rock Bottom, so
Yeah, right. You know what's funny is like Roger is the one that told me this morning that I thought I don't know why I didn't connect the dots. Like rock bottom means like someone at their lowest moment. But then I go up to Roger and he went, that's why it's called Rock Bottom. And I thought it was just called Rock Bottom because he liked like the SpongeBob episode Rock Bottom. Or whatever.
Bikini Bottom.
Bikini Bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really think about it.
Yeah.
But it's a great idea.
I'm excited to see Kylie Jenner's music. I mean, if she's, you know, going from a social media personality to a musician, something that people do sometimes to success, sometimes not. But like if the music's good, why not?
It was a banger.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I haven't heard the song.
It was good.
Which song? Oh,
Kylie Jenner's
Kylie's
song.
new
Yeah.
song. So everybody's becoming a singer now. Addison Rae.
We might have to do it.
Addison Rae's really good though.
Like, that's the thing. You see that and you're like, why is Addison Rae a singer? And then if the music's good, you're like, oh, okay.
If the music's good, then who cares?
Yeah.
All right, next up here. Another Kardashian question. Kim Kardashian as a lawyer. Would you hire her as a lawyer? Be honest.
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what type of case. Because
what case would it have to be?
Yeah,
it would have to be something where the filings and the like adjusting public perception is part of the overall strategy, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's not about the courtroom. It's
I
about
didn't pass
like
the bar.
trying to like get somebody to settle based off of, you know, just kind of public pressure or something, right? Isn't it like?
No, it's true. If there's anyone that's gonna have experience in entertainment law,
Yeah.
it's her.
I would fold if I saw her in the courtroom.
Is that the strategy?
Yeah, if I was on the jury and Kim was in there, I'd probably lean towards whatever she says.
Yeah.
Right?
It's because like for me, it's whoever's like the most attractive. Never. No.
Oh, is that how you?
No.
Is that how you do jury duty?
Right, like if I see a really old bald lawyer right here, and I see Kim Kardashian right here, like if she walks up to me and I smell like that Kim Kardashian perfume, it's gonna like change my brain waves, you know. And I don't know where I'm going here. I don't know.
We're all learning a lot about each other.
Right.
I think there's something true to that, though. I mean,
And it's inspiring on her end. You know, she went ahead and took the baby bar. She studied for like 6 years, and now she's just waiting for her bar result. So she might become a lawyer like by February.
Yeah, but if she were on my team, I'd want like just a real solid paralegal. Just, you know, somebody gotta dot the I's and cross the T's. Like
She'll be like, Your Honor, can we please not have 7,000 years or whatever it is? Like she'd say something like that, and the judge ain't gonna take that seriously, you know. It's kind of like
Oh my
mean
gosh.
a little bit. We like Kim Kardashian here at TMZ.
We love
you know,
Kim Kardashian.
We can't really say that.
Yeah, she built this house.
She built this house.
built this house.
You know, I'm able to feed my cat because of Kim Kardashian, technically, right?
Yeah, I've been here for a long time. She definitely built this house.
Moving on. We're almost done. We are almost done. Kevin Federline and Britney Spears. Have you seen any of this recently?
Yeah, right.
The memoir?
Isn't it Federline put out a memoir that's like bashing?
Can I tell you the moments that he's revealed in the last? I've done so many live shots about this on the news. So he revealed that she used to, drink alcohol while pregnant with their kids.
Did cocaine.
Cocaine, not while she's pregnant, but cocaine while she was breastfeeding. He also
Not at the same
revealed
time.
that she would watch them sleep in their rooms as kids with a knife in her hand. Late at night, he'd catch that. She caught her on the phone with Justin Timberlake the night before their wedding. And lastly, there was one more. Oh, he found her with another woman in a wild night in Amsterdam. So this is the question, okay?
Yeah,
so
where do we go from here?
where am I going from here? So their kid just turned 18. The child support just ended. Now, do you think that he's just doing this all because now there's no more money coming in? Do you think that?
I think he's trying to sell memoirs. That's for sure. You know, right? Isn't that the whole reason
That's the whole
why
thing.
he's saying that? Yeah. I mean, is it true or not true? I certainly think he's just doing it to make money, but it's, you know, is it exaggerated true? I don't know. I guess that's why people are interested.
Yeah.
I feel like it's distasteful.
Certainly distasteful.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
I feel
that's some stuff that should be
Yeah,
private.
that's personal. And, you know, she's still paying him. She pays him $20,000 per kid.
She's still paying him?
Well, she was paying him. You're right. They just turned 18.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
the
actually
child
don't
support
know
payments.
if that's still, if there's money flowing in. I don't know how this guy maintains his lifestyle, but it's obviously mostly through Brittany. So the fact that, like, not only is that your former partner, that's the mother of your kids, but, you know, that's also a person. And that's the person that's, like, paying your bills. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
At least that's my take. I don't know.
Yeah. Final question. Here we go. What's next for Ned Fulmer outside of the ring, outside of the wrestling ring? You're one and done. He's
yeah.
one and done.
No, I mean, in terms of wrestling, I got to find a local trainer, like start getting my body prepared because I want to get back in there. I seriously do. It did break my body. I could not move the next day, but only because I didn't have enough practice.
Wow. Would you ever do any other wrestling league? Would you ever hit up WWE or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're legendary superstars.
I could definitely see him against Logan Paul.
That would be fun.
100%.
That would be fun.
It would be
Yeah.
like a massive match.
It would be a big
putting that in the
deal.
world now.
Internet sensations in the wrestling ring.
man.
That's crazy.
It'd be really good.
I got to get a little more jacked though. I'm like
Yeah.
165 soaking wet. Like
That's a cruiserweight. That's a good weight, dude.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I want to ask too, what's your dream guest on Rock Bottom, your new podcast?
Oh man, it's like I think any like Chrissy Teigen comes to mind as someone that has a really fascinating story. Ben Affleck. I'd love to hear what like.
Are you saying he's hit rock bottom?
No, but like there's like
That's the headline.
I think he left rock bottom after leaving J-Lo.
Oh, I love J-Lo. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just my opinion, dude. I'm not trying to bash anybody here, but I think it's good for him.
Yeah. One thing we wrote down on our list was Elizabeth Holmes from prison.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah, that'd be a great idea.
I think like celebrity stories are great, but then also like human stories, or it's not it's like business, it's politics, it's I think you'll see a mix of personalities, but also just people that have been through hard times, anything that people can relate to. So yeah, what's next for me is the Rock Bottom podcast, the new channel, and just trying to live my life.
That's awesome. Just because I'm a big fan, I'm going to call it a challenge. I've been doing these jelly beans with everyone in
you
the
actually
office.
brought the jelly
I brought
beans?
the jelly beans.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Would you be down to do a jelly bean challenge
What
real
is
quick
it?
with us?
Is it nasty or something?
You don't know.
Oh.
So you take out a jelly bean and we give it a shot.
Okay.
You want to try it?
Sure.
All right. Let's pass it over. All right. So you got to lift it.
I didn't approve
This
this.
is very BuzzFeed 2014.
Wait. How do you do this? So
There you go. That's your bean. That's your
so you
bean.
grab this and
Grab it. That's yours.
that's the one. All right, there you go.
It's one BuzzFeed.
You want to try one, Branson?
No,
We all got to
I'm
try it together.
really
Bean
picky,
boozled.
dude. Okay, fine. I'll try
Can
one.
I
with
see
you.
some of the flavors here?
Oh, you don't want to read the
you don't want to read
flavors.
that. Yeah.
So, just to give context, we're gonna give Ned a jelly bean. I'm gonna eat one as well.
Yeah.
And then
I'll take
Roger's
one.
gonna have
Bean
one.
boozled. So these are like they're gonna be nasty. It's like,
No. So it's a 50-50 shot.
Oh.
So
How does it
it
work?
might be really delicious.
Okay.
or it might-
Presented by DraftKings.
Take your pick, buddy.
All right.
I get the red one.
Yeah,
this-
you're honestly in a good
So
league.
what flavors could this be? Oh
If
wait,
you
they're on
wanna
the back
read it,
here.
it-
Oh wait, I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it.
Okay.
What's up, guys? It's BuzzFeed in 2014. Hey, we're trying Bean Boozled. Well, I've never had jelly beans before, but
It's like you never.
This is so original.
it's just it's
All
in
right,
my- it's in
let's
my
eat it,
DNA.
and then we guess what it is, and then I'll look at the thing here. Let me
Okay.
just make sure I see it really quick before I can. Okay.
Oh, that one looks rough.
So I got pink with some freckled spots of red and green.
Okay.
If I had to guess, this is like vomit or placenta. Like I'm not
It does look
sure.
like placenta. I was gonna say that. It looks like
Flesh
a,
colored, that's for sure.
Yeah, mine is red with some white dots on it, so it could be like some type of like period blood or something.
Oh gosh, you guys.
That's disgusting. I might cut that out. Go
Mine's
ahead.
green with some brown polka dots. That
Oh,
I don't even know what to
so
expect
diarrhea.
here. Ugh.
Diarrhea.
I hate your predictions, man.
Okay, here we go, guys. All right, 3, 2, 1. Dude, mine's actually pretty good.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Dude, mine tastes like cherry, dude.
That's so gross.
Oh, it's getting worse now. It's getting a lot worse.
Did we all get a bad one?
How is it, Ned?
It tasted a little sweet at first. And now it's kind of like
What is that?
very like
It's not even on the list.
Okay, mine feels like laundry-ish.
I'm
Is there
getting
laundry in there?
I'm getting like pea flavor.
Oh.
Huh.
It's definitely
I don't see pee in the in the mouth.
Okay, so I
Definitely.
see mine here. It looks like what you got. Yeah, this is what you got. You got stinky socks.
ugh.
Tastes like that at all?
Yeah, I get it now. Yeah.
You ever tasted
definitely
stinky socks
BO.
before?
I mean,
shouldn't have to eat.
I mean, when you smell something, you kind of taste it, but
Yeah.
it's definitely getting dirty locker room.
Mmm,
Is,
tasty.
you know,
Branson, what did
just
you get?
jock strap.
I got.
Jesus Christ.
You tried jockstrap before?
Oh yeah. Have you? I mean,
Yeah.
no.
I ate it in the morning. I got old bandage. Yeah. I can see that for
speaking
sure.
of bandage, these are healing a little bit, but these
Is that from the
dude.
ring?
that's from the ring. Yeah.
Dang.
Wow.
Did you wear knee pads
Shredded.
though when you were out there?
Yeah, they made me some sparkly gold knee pads.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, nasty knee pads.
Nasty knee pads.
We had it with some nasty jelly beans. This is great.
What are you? What's yours?
Well, I don't know. It tasted a little laundry-ish.
It's just
Stink bug.
How old are these?
Tide
Stink
Pods.
bug?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are new. These are new. I just bought these.
Ah, that's terrible.
Sorry. I wanted this to end on a good note.
it ended just fine.
wanted this to end on a good note, so we brought out some pink jelly.
Yeah. By the way, do you think we'll ever see you step into like maybe some acting roles at all? in
Oh,
Hollywood?
sure.
Are you-
I mean, I feel like I'm a solo artist now. I do stand up, I do acting. Like
that's
I'm
right.
really
Stand up. We
just
didn't cover that. We didn't cover that.
Yeah.
You're working on some stand up right
work
now.
on some stand up material. Yeah.
You got a show coming up.
On the 25th.
Amazing. We're gonna be there.
Are you a props
Yeah,
guy?
I'm going.
Jokes guy? What do you?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Certainly self-deprecating. That's for sure. I'm an easy target.
Yeah. I think it'll work for you.
And then,
Well,
quick question: would you ever do reality TV? I'm obsessed with Love Is Blind right now.
Yeah.
Would you ever do reality?
Oh my God. I mean, sure.
All right.
So right now I'm at the throw it at the wall, see what sticks type of person. Like,
Well,
but yeah, I mean, Love Island, I love that show. I got to get a little more jacked.
that's the hard part, you know. Everyone's so in
Looking
shape
hot.
these days,
Yeah.
you know. Like I can't get a six pack. I've been in the gym for 3 days now.
Congratulations.
3
Congratulations.
days, but I've been eating nothing but broccoli and chicken.
Oh, is that
and,
so?
That's been the move.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not,
I stopped
Yeah.
eating after 8. That's like my. main
That's
thing.
the way to do it. I heard.
Yeah.
Just stop eating after 8 and
Or
start
7, yeah.
start eating at noon the next day.
Yeah.
I just love pizza too much.
It is really good. What's your go-to pizza place?
Hail Mary in Atwater Village. It's got a
Oh.
sourdough crust. They do a great margarita, but then they're spicy pepperoni with hot honey and little
Ooh.
Yeah.
sliced pickled jalapenos. So good.
You want to hear what the worst pizza is in LA? And this is going to be a huge jab, and I'm very sorry.
Oh boy.
I went to Dobrik's the other day, and I was really excited to try their pizza, and I just didn't like it, and it gave me a big stomach ache too.
Oh, that
You know,
bad?
maybe I can't handle thick bread too much. It was pretty thick, but yeah, I don't know. Needs a new recipe.
Calling them out.
Yeah.
Needs a new recipe.
I do want to try the Bub and Grandma's pizza in Highland Park.
Oh, is that the one that Dave
This is a
Portnoy
nationally
went
broadcast podcast. I don't know
Yeah,
why
yeah.
we're talking about local pizza places.
to? Yeah, right. I mean, people come to LA for
Yeah,
a
it's a
lot
big
of
city.
things.
We're good. Yeah.
Okay.
You
all
know,
right.
I'm a big fan myself of Little Caesars, but you know, I love Little Caesars. Some crazy bread. You had Little Caesars before?
I mean, yeah.
You got Little Caesars.
Yeah.
They probably had in the AEW locker room, right?
They had You know, they
What
had
is the
pretty
food
good
there?
Have good
spread.
food?
Yeah, what
it,
are they
was-
doing?
it seemed like film set catering, to be honest.
Oh,
Like, it was
nice.
like a really, nice salmon, like.
Tony
all
Khan's a
sorts of
billionaire.
stuff.
His
But
dad's a billionaire, so
so many people were just chugging energy drinks.
really.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which makes sense, Got to
Yeah.
be pretty hyped up. But I'm like, it is 6 p.m., sir. This is,
Well, thank
I'll
you,
be
Ned.
up all night. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Well, let me tell you, I had really quick. I had an energy drink, and then I went to the hospital within 2 hours. The last time I had one.
AFib.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So be careful with those things, man. Like the Rain, I think it's called. They've got Bang. They've got those things are dangerous. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Ned.
And we're trying to end on a good
End on a good
Yes.
note. Thanks for coming in and telling us all about this. We were really interested, and you haven't spoken about it at all, right?
No,
So
no.
this
I
is-
mean, I knew there was going to be like fans in the audience, but when it's just fan cams, you never know what's going to come
And
out.
we must say, we're before Chris Van Vliet. You know who that is? He is the biggest wrestling podcast interviewer, and he always gets everybody first. Always.
Yeah.
So we were
guys
scared
got me.
that he
Yeah,
was
we
going
were
to get you
worried.
beforehand.
Slid into
you
my
know?
DMs.
You know, his email, he was like, fine. Okay. That's kind of the vibe it was.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah, sure.
I was like, I had no idea, but I was like, all right.
No, we really appreciate it, man. This was
Thanks, Ned. Thanks for telling us everything. We really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
thanks, guys.
And thanks for joining Inside the Ring, everybody. New episode next week on Apple and Spotify. We've got Braun Strowman on Tuesday. If you know Braun Strowman, he's a big dude, and it's going to be good. So don't
great.
miss out. Thanks, guys.